Alright, so this is a roll between Professor Matt Jones, BJJ Black Belt, and Dave Kopsa, Purple Belt. So Professor Matt has Dave in open guard. Looks like Dave wants to do knee cut. He's trying to put his pressure down, but then Professor Matt has his left arm out framing to keep Dave away, and Dave is trying to push Professor Matt's right leg down. Dave gets into half guard. Oh, Professor Matt kind of tricks him with a Kimura. And then now Dave gets crossface. So now if Dave can get his right leg out of Professor Matt's hook, then he can pass. Oh, Professor Matt just elevated him, and now he's in half butterfly guard. Looks like Professor Matt's setting up a sweep. But Dave knows this better than this, so he puts his pressure down, and then Professor Matt tries to bait him in with Kimura, but then puts him back to closed guard. They're close to the wall, so they move back a little bit. So Dave looks like he wants to go to the left side and do another knee cut. And Professor Matt is setting up an arm bar, and Dave knows that, so he's starting to protect his right arm. Puts pressure. One way to get out of the arm bar is to stack. Usually works, but if the person in the bottom is flexible, it might not work. And we all know Professor Matt's very flexible. So Dave is threatened with his arm still, and he's looking at it. And Professor Matt could easily transition this to even a triangle, but Dave knows better, so he goes back. Now we're in open guard. Professor Matt looks like he's setting up a scissor sweep, but Dave knows that, so he gets under the knee pit and tries to push him over. And Professor Matt gets him back into triangle land. Dave pushes him down. He almost has side control. He gets sort of over to north-south. Looks like he might be trying to set up arm bar. Let's see. If you're in the bottom of this position, it's good to be on your side and not be flat. Because if you get flat, someone like Dave can put his top pressure on you and do north-south choke. Okay, so Professor Matt gets back up. And now he gets to this side. That left arm's being threatened for an arm bar, and Dave looks like he wants to go for it, but Professor Matt now turns in and pulls his pants. Now turns it around. Now we're in half guard. Let's see if Professor Matt can clear his leg. Yep, side control. Reverse Kesagatami. Now to side control. So when you're in this top position, what you want to get is crossface, or jump to the other side, what just Professor Matt just did. Looks like Dave's going for a leg, maybe, or okay, just so you get back on top. Looks like Professor Matt has one leg of Dave's leg. He needs to be careful. It could be a leg lock. Okay, so now he ends up Professor Matt's. Oh wow, nice! He jumped over and got side control. Nice work, Dave. Let's see what Dave's gonna do. Looks like he might want to go for the neck or the arm. Looks like he's isolating that right arm of Professor Matt. Looks like he wants an arm bar, maybe. He can also try to go for a paper cutter from here, too. Oh, great. Professor Matt grabbed his right arm. It looks like Dave wants an arm bar. Yeah, he wants an arm bar. But now Professor Matt got his belt, so he can reverse him from here. Or get half guard. Let's see what he does. Okay, looks like, okay, Dave has north-south. Looks like he wants a north-south choke. In order to execute this successfully, he needs to flatten Professor Matt and get in his toes. But Professor Matt knows that, so he's turning in towards Dave. And I think it looks like he's going to frame with his right arm against Dave's neck. Yeah, Dave needs to be. Okay, he can't finish the choke from here. Okay, looks like he's going for a paper cutter. The way to counter that, escape, that's just turn towards the person doing the paper cutter, which Professor Matt just did. Now Professor Matt has his lapel. Maybe he's going for a sweep. Let's see what he does. Looks like he's trying to set up another triangle or armbar possibly. Dave knows this. So he's trying to protect that arm. Yeah, it looks like Professor Matt wants that triangle. Triangle or armbar for sure. One of those. He must be working these moves this week or something. Okay, Dave now has his lapel. Okay, triangle land again. So Dave, if he wants to get at this, he's got to stack and not leave that arm hanging out, because that's leave him in danger for an arm bar. So Dave is stacking. And Professor Matt grabs the lapel. So in order to triangle Dave, he has to pull Dave up closer to him and pull his head down, which is what he is doing. If Dave gets reckless with the arm, he can get arm barred. His left arm can be arm barred from here. So he has to be careful. Because sometimes when you overextend yourself and you try to stack, you can fall forward, and the person on the bottom can just arm bar you by going belly down. Oh, so they finish and they clap.